What's up, guys? Phil Graham here. Welcome to the Fitness Entrepreneur Show. Today I want to talk about the real secret to getting more clients, growing your business, growing your cash flow, and impacting more lives with your expertise and your service. So a big problem that a lot of coaches and a lot of entrepreneurs inside the coaching space have is that they focus way too much on the process of generating leads versus the process of actually building trust inside their market's mind and actually delivering a great service. So quite often the problems lie in constant, endless chasing of different tactics to get different leads, trying a different funnel, trying different copywriting techniques, trying 101 different ways to get clients, whether it's a group challenge, book a call, case studies. There's just so many different ways to skin a cat and get clients to book calls so that you can sell them, pitch them your services. The problem with that is it leads to a lot of overwhelm. It's very volatile, up and down, and you're investing a ton of energy into the newest lead generation technique or strategy that you can do to simply fill your call slots and close more deals and generate cash on a month-to-month basis. There's a lot of work in that. At the same time too, there may be clients that are inside your program that don't follow through on their commitments, leave early, churn, or don't stay around for a long period of time. I've written down a couple of things here that I want to go through in terms of solutions to actually getting more clients. This is going to be talked about in two different angles. First of all, the outside aspect of your coaching program or service, and also the internal aspect, i.e. the actual product, the actual service that you deliver. So let's first of all talk about the outside when it comes to solving this. And I think, like I said earlier, the big challenge is that a lot of coaches focus so much on lead generation tactics and call to actions versus the actual messaging and consistency and relevancy of that messaging over time that actually builds trust inside a member of the market's mind. What you need to realize is that there are people consuming your content every single day. And every day that they consume that content, if they get the opportunity to and they're not distracted, they're either getting closer to doing business with you, getting closer to referring people to you, or they're moving further away from you. You need to understand those three things. Now, provided that you know who your target market is, you know what their biggest problems are, and you know how you can help them, and you have the confidence to talk about that, the consistency in your messaging ensures that at some point in their week, that your message will land and hit them right where it needs to hit them. And when you look at the relevancy, talking about their specific problems, what's going on in their world, what's going on, and you're consistent with it, you get coverage. And when you get coverage, you then get the ability to influence and build equity inside the market's mind. The problem with a lot of coaches and entrepreneurs is that they're always just asking for business without really building that rapport and trust, first of all, and lacking the consistency in doing so. And the ad hoc nature of being good one week, not the next, and that inconsistency over time leads to a slower buildup of equity inside a market's mind, which ultimately means that they're slower to take action on your offer. And what you've also got to realize is that when you are inconsistent, you then face competition that is possibly going to be more consistent than you, that overrides the equity that you originally built inside the market's mind. And as a result, they end up going with the other online coach or the other gym or whatever you want to call it. All right. So a couple of things inside that: how to stay relevant, interview your best clients regularly. What's going on in your world right now? Why did you join? What do you love about here? What things do you see in the market that you tried before that didn't work, and why didn't they work, and how much time did you waste? What is it that you feel makes you successful? Get really clear on how you can be relevant to those people, because you want to fill your program up of clients that you love working with. And we all know inside our coaching program that there are a mixture of clients that we absolutely adore, love getting a message from. There's people that are sort of a little bit vanilla that are okay. And then there's people that we literally cannot stand, and we do not want to see other versions of them. So getting really clear on what your most relevant, best performing, best implementing clients do and how they feel and how they think is super important. Another really simple thing inside the ideology of making the marketing great in your sort of whole ecosystem of getting clients and building equity is social proof. sounds really simple, but 2 social proof posts a week minimum, pretty much every day of the year, bar the odd time where you're maybe off for Christmas. If not, schedule it. I believe if you're doing that, there is no reason why people cannot see what you do, get clear in your process, get clear on the insights and the different problems that you deal with, and ultimately build trust in their mind to the point where they know that, hey, this is the person that I want to work with. So first things first, focus on building equity and trust rather than simply just asking for people to book a call. That's a long game process of relevancy and consistency. Number 2, how can I get my program to grow itself? You see, when your program is very good, you will get great results. People will see other people achieving great results. Word of mouth spreads fast. When other people see people getting a great result, they want to know the source of that information. Also, when your clients get good results, they're happy to refer because it makes them look good and it makes them feel good. In most cases, most fitness professionals and online coaches do not have a good program. If I was to ask you right now on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you score your service on a scale of 1 to 10? If it's below 5 or below 6, then you're going to have to market a lot harder. If it's above 5 or above 6, then you're going to find that your marketing is going to be nowhere near as hard as it would be if it were below that. So one question you can always ask yourself and live within this question as you run your business is, how can I get better results for my clients with doing less work and in a shorter time frame? If you can live with inside that question and constantly sit down every single month and look at that, you will get clear on what needs cut, what is unnecessary, what you need to add, what you need to remove, etc. Making time to reiterate and redevelop your business, your processes, your systems, your onboarding is very, very important. And again, that boils down as well to interviewing the clients. What did you like? What did you not like? What are clients showing up to? Where are clients not showing up to? How can you get them to show up? How can you get them to engage more? Test different things and refine it. Because once you invest the time and the energy into resolving the success and the delivery and the overall infrastructure of your program or your service, you will find that that will pay dividends in its ability to grow and market itself, which in turn makes the sales easier and in turn makes the marketing easier. So the secret isn't necessarily on always lead genning all the time. The secret is on building equity inside your market's mind, building trust with them with relevancy and consistency. And 2, figuring out how you can get better results for your clients with less work from yourself in a quicker time frame. Less work in yourself means that you've got more bandwidth to focus on your marketing and your sales, where a lot of your time should be spent. And you've also got the time to build the systems and infrastructure to allow your business and your clients to get a result without you. One of the best measures of the success of your business is the ability for your clients to get results without your personal involvement inside that. For example, we've got clients in AN that have been there for over 2.5 years, that have trebled, quadrupled their income and are working with hundreds of clients, and they haven't spoken to me once. And we do stuff like this all the time. So what I'm basically saying to you is, if your business is well systemized, well structured, and you've got a degree of automation in there that allows the client to get a guaranteed result time and time again, and you've iterated that process and system in order to achieve that, then you can scale it confidently without always getting caught up in the one-to-one fulfillment and getting stuck inside problems. And that level of thinking all the time shrinks your ability to think big, have a vision, and expand. Essentially, you need to free up time for yourself, and you also need to get the result quicker for your client. And how can you make it less effort for your client? One important principle that I want you to have before you finish watching this video. Your clients only care about one thing: achieving the result. How? With the least amount of effort and calorie expenditure possible. So another very important question to ask yourself is, how can I reduce the level of effort for my client to get this result? So if your trainings are 30 minutes long, as in your training educational videos, why can't you make them 8 minutes long and allow the client to consume that content better? One misconception that I see with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of coaches that are selling services and information, is that they tend to overwhelm with information, thinking that the more information they provide, the more value that they're providing. And I can understand that mindset. But what you've got to realize is that most people are too busy to implement that stuff because your program is not the most important thing in their life. Their life and their results on how they feel is, as well as all their day-to-day business and their busy lives. So you want to be able to fit in with that, and making your stuff more shorter, more effective, lower effort is going to guarantee that your success is there. Low effort, guaranteed results, predictability, that is going to allow you to market with ease and get a constant flow of leads in your inbox all the time, looking for calls, looking to work with you, looking to join your program, and ultimately that's going to translate into more cash flow. So hope that was useful, hope that was insightful. If it was, comment below, click like, click subscribe, you know what to do. Take care, love you all.